A very pleasant good morning, if you can call it that, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Stone Television. Today I'm here, Sunday, the 30th of July. I'm here because I want to big up Jamaican True Stories for helping Big Stone after 18 years to remember a beautiful little girl by the name of Shanika Anderson. Now, Shanika Anderson, as you know, was this beautiful 6-year-old girl from the Maxfield Avenue area. And she was abducted from the Coronation Market on the 30th of April 2005. And her lifeless body was found the following afternoon. Now, her case is very important to all the other cases that happen here in Jamaica because she died on the 1st of May, the day that we celebrate Child's Month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it touches the core of my heart to see that after all these years, 18 years, our children are continuing to die at an alarming rate. This year, 2023, we have seen over 500 children that have disappeared and we actually don't know where they are. 9 has been confirmed dead. Numerous amount has been raped as low as 6 years old, 4 years old, by grown people. The last such case was in St. Anne when a grown man raped a little 6-year-old baby. Now I'm asking the question, and I'm reaching out this Sunday morning because I know a lot of you are getting ready to go to church. And a lot of you are God-fearing. Where is the massive of Jamaica that is supposed to be speaking out about our children? And we're so dormant and we're not saying a damn thing. Jamaica, as per the Guinness Book of Records, have the most church and bars per square mile in the entire earth, on the planet Earth. And yet still, we continue to kill, to rape, to mutilate, to maim our children, which are supposed to be the future of this country. Now I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I am 66 years old, and I have dedicated my life to fight against these monsters that are walking the street free of all charges, these monsters that are walking the streets to kill again, to rape again, to take away our children again. We're not doing enough. No, I know there's a lot of Jamaicans who are concerned. Of course, I am one of them. And I know most of you out there that is watching me and following me all these years are aware and concerned about the crime rate that is happening in Jamaica. But Jamaica, we need more than that. We need stiffer penalties. We need more investigative teams, set up a task force. We need a data bank system that if you're charged with a crime as hideous as rape, your DNA should be collected and stored separately in a bank so that we can go back over the years, all these cold cases, and match up these DNA to see if a perpetrator is still walking free. Now, Jamaican True Stories, I want to big you up. I want to big you up because you inspire this broadcast this morning. I want to thank you so much for doing what you did for Shanika Anderson. And I'm going to share that, that beautiful video that you did of Shanika Anderson. I mean, when I saw it, I said, wow, this is powerful. And this is not just Big Stone saying this after 18 years. This is not just Ruth Green, the mother of Shanika Anderson, saying this after 18 years. This is a powerful network as Jamaican True Stories, who's actually on TikTok and on Facebook and all over the place doing this remarkable job. I'm going to share the video of Shanika Anderson that Jamaican True Stories did, and they did a remarkable job. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to take a look and a listen to True Jamaican Stories talking about Shanika Anderson. And a matter of fact, Shanika Anderson in the afterlife speaking about what really happened to her. Take a
My name
listen.
is Shanika Anderson, and I come from Maxfield. On April 30th, 2005, me and my friend, a little boy who was 11 years old, who was my neighbor and schoolmate, was in Coronation Market in West Kingston, when a man come to us and told us that he's going to take us to buy patty. My mother, who is a vendor in the market, left us to go get goods to restock her stall. That's when he made his move. He must have been watching us. After buying us patty, he took us to William Grant Park in downtown Kingston. The man showed the little boy a magic man performing in the park, and slip away with me. I would never be seen alive again. My mother went to the Darling Street police station, and a policeman told her that he cannot help her because at that time, people had to wait 24 hours to file a missing person report. She went to Central Police Station, and they told her the same thing. She finally went to Hunts Bay Police Station, same thing. The next day at around 6 a.m., my mother went back to Central Police Station, but nobody talked to her until my father came, and started to create excitement. That was when they told her to go to CVM. She went to CVM, who told her to go back to the police station to get a note before they can help her. I was found the next day, 10 minutes drive away from the market, on an empty lot in Manly Meadows. I was in a very bad condition. I had been actually assaulted, strangled, and brutally unalived. My body had bruises to my private areas, head, and back. Bloody clothes and a used condom were found close to my body. My head was pointed toward the sky. The cruel man got away with it. The police, over the years, hold 3 male suspects after a reward of $100,000 was offered for information leading to an arrest. But them get released after DNA samples did not connect them to my untimely end. The 24-hour wait to report missing children law was changed because of me. There is also a foundation in my name, started by Big Stone Television on YouTube, that continues to recognize me and other children who have been horribly victimized through violent means over the years.
This brought tears to my eyes when I saw this. Jamaican True Stories, I just want to say thank you so much for joining the fight. Joining the fight with numerous other cold cases. Joining in the fight so that we can find these hideous monsters and bring them to the forefront of the law. We need to capture these people because they're out there. They walk in the streets free of all charges to do what they did. And we must find them. They're out there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I saw beautiful little Shanika Anderson, she would have been 24 years old. On the 9th of June passed, or the 8th of June passed was her birthday. And when I spoke with her mother, Ruth Green, her mother was distraught. We'll always remember you, Shanika. No matter what, you'll never ever leave my mind. I will never ever forget you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to balance the playing field, I know there's a lot of other children that has been missing and murdered. But let me balance this and go back to 2009, just to show you how long I have been. It's from 2005 to 2009. I've been fighting this fight. And I want to go back now to 2009 at the church service that we did for Courtney Walker. I was there and I spoke on TVJ. You'll notice that my hair has not been worn in natty dreadlock style. It's low cut. Now I'm sporting dreadlocks from 2010. And you'll see how long I've been fighting this battle, way before social media, way before all the glitz and the glamour of likes and subscribe. I have been doing this because it touches my heart to know that most of us are just sitting and not doing a goddamn thing. Let's go back to 2009 at Bamba River, the church service of Courtney Alexander Walker. This is what it was like on that day when Courtney Walker was buried. Take a listen.
Right now it seems there's no way out. You're going under. God's proving time and time again. He'll take care of you. For he'll do it again. For you, he'll do it again. Just take a look and where you are now, and where you have been. For always true for you, He's the same now every day. You may not know how, may not know when, but He'll do it again. You're going through, and all your world. He understands just how your heart has been broken too. He's gonna make this time, the sea, and your brother. And He'll find a way, and He'll be there for you. For He'll do it again. For you, He'll do it again. Just take a look at where you are now, and where you have been. For He'll always come true. For you, He's the same now again. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He will do it again.
Hallelujah. You may not know how, you may not know when, but He'll do it again. Because He's the God of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And this time we'll be hearing from Claude Sinclair.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Claude Sinclair, and I'm a father. For too long, we've neglected our children. For too long, we did not pay too much attention to our children. That is why on the 1st of May 2005, we lost a beautiful little girl by the name of Shanika Anderson. And 4 years later, today we're losing Courtney Alexander Walker. We need to be prepared and take more attention. Pay more attention to our children. Last year we lost 98 children to gunshots. Last year 393 children was assaulted and molested. This year we buried little Courtney Walker. We need to take a stance as people, as parents, and as community. We need to make sure that what happened to little Courtney Walker never happened to none of our children again. We need to call this day Courtney Walker's Day. We need to call this year Courtney Walker's Year. And we must always remember, you know what his name was? Hard life, rough life, suffering. And that's how he died. That's how they took it from us. So we now must know that our children come first. We must go back to the days of community bringing, when we used to be our children's keeper. I'm 51 years old and I remember the days if I make a mistake or do something that a stranger spank me, and I go home and I tell my parents that a stranger spank me, I get another spanking. We need to go back to those days. We need to put down the days of when our children come home and they complain about the teacher spanking them. And we as parents go to the school and beat up our teachers. We need to come back to community upliftment. We need to come back to community bringing up of our children. Let not Courtney Alexander Walker, hard life, rough life sufferer, name goes in vain. Look out for our children. I feel it, pick me them. I feel it, pick me them. I feel it, pick me them.
I feel it, pick me them. I feel it, pick me them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I remember that church service, how could I forget? How could I forget Courtney Alexander Walker? You know, a beautiful little 9-year-old boy who was actually at the Bamba River with his mother because she couldn't afford to send him to school. And when she sent him home to pick up the rest of soap powder so she could finish washing her clothes, two unscrupulous men raped Courtney Walker. And they stabbed him 57 times and they cut his throat and dumped him in the bushes like a wild animal. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm fighting this. I've been doing this for a long time. It is my passion. I have stayed away from my families in New York who sometimes think I've lost my mind. What are you doing in Jamaica? Why not come home and be with us? And I understand and I do miss my family very dearly. I miss my daughter, Claudia. Claudia, I miss you so much. Please don't hold this against your father. I miss my twin boys, Sean and Shane. I miss them so much. I miss my grandchildren that they're now producing. I have 5 grandchildren that because of my purposely wanting to be in Jamaica, the land of my birth, the land where I feel comfortable with, the land that I know that my work is most suitable. I'm home where I belong. And if I had to do it over again, even though it hurts my heart to stay away from my family, but trust me, I would have to do it because I have done so much work in helping to better the life of hundreds of other children, not just Shanika Anderson or Courtney Walker, but many other children. You understand? Yes, I am from St. Mary. I was born in St. Anne, but I grew up in a little district by the name of Enfield. And that is where I learned my craft. I went to Miss Gurley's school, the basic school. And that is where I was taught how to love and to be compassionate. My sister is Janet Sinclair, the founder of Advice to the Love Lawn, just like how you see dear pastor. So I'm from a lineage of helping people. I'm from a lineage of doing what I enjoy doing, even though it hurts. It hurts to be away from your family. A lot of people are saying, but Big Stone, you could be in the United States, you could be driving a Mercedes Benz, but I don't care about those things. I don't care about riches. I don't care about having a whole lot of money. What I do care about is I care about my country and I care about my people and I care about what I must do, the little part that I can play with the level of intellect that I have. I can join forces with people like Everton Taylor, Everton Douglas, and Everton Taylor is my cousin, and Everton Douglas is my dear friend who has been working assiduously, alongside with me to help to see how much, you know, that I can do. Real Queen Wasp, yeah man, me know you. Was thinking to myself that I knew the name, Ale King. Now, this fund, I'm gonna put it up. You know, she said she's from St. Mary, or she said she asked the question, Big Stone, are you from St. Mary? And this is what she had to say. But it is my passion. This is something that I enjoy doing. And I ask all of you Jamaican, don't just sit by. Just don't be idle. Just don't be idle. Do what you must do to help save our children, because our children are dying at an alarming rate. They're dying. Now, if you look at this newspaper, look, you know what it says? It says savagery. Many molested, maimed, or murdered. Our children have been molested, they have been maimed, they have been murdered, they have been used for human sacrifice. I'm telling you, a lot of that is going on in Jamaica, where they're taking our children, and because they think they can win the lottery or they can get on with their scamming, they're murdering our children. And we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough to help us. To help us, who that is doing what must be done. Who that is doing what must be done to help our children. My heart bleeds. I'm going to share a video with you, ladies and gentlemen. A video where I went to the secret garden. And when I went to the secret garden and saw the amount of children at the secret garden that have passed away, this is what I had to say, because it touches the core of my heart for me to know that our children can be dying at such an alarming rate, and we're not doing anything about it. I want you to take a look at this video with me, because a lot of money that they plan on spending, at the secret garden, that should have gone into a lot of other things. These money that they're spending, at the secret garden. Why our children are dying? Why do we have to do that? Let's take a look at what we're experiencing in Jamaica. Take a listen. His Imperial Majesty says, it is the inability of those that could have acted and make a difference and didn't that causes evil to triumph over good. Jamaica, wake up, come out and be counted. This is a disgrace. I thought more or less we're here at the monument of our children, and we will be here to pay our respect to our children. Where are we? Are we afraid? We have become dormant. We have become cowards. We have become a bunch of cowards, and I'm not afraid to call 90% of Jamaica a bunch of cowards. A very pleasant good morning, good afternoon to each and every one of you, and I want to thank each and every one of you, the 20-something of us that came out here today. My name is Claude Sinclair. Everybody call me Big Stone based on my YouTube channel, Big Stone Television. I've been a YouTube influencer since 2011. I've covered many stories. I've been in many places, and I've seen where our young children lay. Where little Shanika Anderson lay in 2005, I took Root Green to Manly Meadows, and I saw the shrubbery and the bushes where they dragged her and raped her. She died at about 1 to 3 o'clock that Sunday afternoon. If the police department had acted swiftly and we had the Ananda alert in effect, then possibly we would have saved little Shanika Anderson. When you look at Courtney Walker in Bamba River in 2009, he was only 9 years old. They called him a hard life sufferer. His mother sent him to school, but she couldn't afford it. So she said, Courtney, come to the Bamba River with me, and then we can work this out together. She sent him home for some soap powder, and on his way home for soap powder, he was sodomized by 2 people. And when they look at little Courtney Walker, they had sex with little Courtney Walker, and they stabbed him 57 times. Now look at this wall. They call it the secret garden. What is so secret about this? It should have been the sacred garden. I would agree with that, because sacred mean is close and dear to our heart. But I want to appeal to Jamaica. It can be me today, and then it can be on your doorstep tomorrow. Where's the rest of the church? Where is the Rastafarian fraternity? Where are the Muslims? Where are the honorable citizens of Jamaica? Where are they to be here to let their voice be heard? I am 65 years old. I suffer from congestive heart failure. Yet still, I think it's important. It is my civic duty to represent little beautiful 8-year-old Daniel Rowe. She have a whole life ahead of her. When I saw the video of her playing with her little sister, and just the giggle of her voice brought me to tears. Jamaica, what has we become? What have we become? We have no love in our heart for each other. We have this wicked spirit of just hating each other. Some of the music is responsible. People are afraid. Some things dancehall music and talking about Mali and man hit with boss and scamming and all that kind of stuff. This is the end result for our children. Where are the government in making sure that they organize a SWAT team? A SWAT team must be organized so that if a child go missing, immediately we must go looking for the child. Jamaica, I'm sad, I'm hurt, I'm disappointed, and I want to apologize to each and every one of you, all of you on this wall. We have failed you and failed you miserable. I'm ashamed to be called a Jamaican, because we stand by as adults and watch them murder you from as little as 1, 2, 5, 16, 17. We stand aside and look. Martin Luther King says, if you don't have a cause in which you're willing to give your life, then you're not worth living. His Imperial Majesty says, it is the inability of those that could have acted and make a difference and didn't that causes evil to triumph over good. Jamaica, wake up, wake up, come out and be counted. This is a disgrace. I thought more or less we're here at the monument of our children, and we will be here to pay our respect to our children. Where are we? Are we afraid? We have become dormant. We have become cowards. We have become a bunch of cowards, and I'm not afraid to call 90% of Jamaica a bunch of cowards. That's what you are. You're afraid to cut away the streets like anyone.
How to get the most of Grammarly free.
It's Kayla on behalf of Grammarly to tell you all about the free version of the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, you understand where I'm coming from. You understand exactly where I'm coming from, because our children are dying. Now, I just want to show you something, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm not going to be long with this, because I've been preaching this for many years. How much more can I preach? But I will go until the last drop of breath is in my body. I will continue to do it, because I want us to understand that our children means a lot to us. We are the future. They are the future. We already lived our lives. 70 in another 4 years, I'll be 70 years old. We already lived our life. Our children, they are the ones that are going to carry this baton and take this great, beautiful country further in life. So we must, at all costs, we must remember our children. I'm going to take you now, ladies and gentlemen, to Manly Meadows, just to show you where Shanika Anderson was actually found. I want you to just take a look at where Shanika Anderson was found. Let's take a look.
I'm gone. Oh, I'm no longer slave to fear. I am a child of God.
Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. It has been 14 years ago. 14 long years, and still we have no answer as to what happened to our baby, our queen, Shanika Anderson. She would have been 20 years old if she had survived this brutal onslaught from this monster. So here we are today. They consider it Boxing Day, the 26th of December 2019. And I'm here with Shanika's mother, Ruth Green, Eru Aishakamusa Menelik, the president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party. I'm also here with the vice president, Miguel Lawn, famed attorney at law. And then, of course, Shanika Anderson's brother, reggae artist Renegade. We're here to pay our respect and to keep the memories floating in this time, 14 years later, to show the world that, hey, we're not onto the hype of social media where we did the likes and the subscribe under this. We're doing this because we want to open the eyes of Jamaicans scattered all over the world. I want you to know about this case because most of you might not even aware of this case because it happened so long ago. But Shanika Anderson, name must be forever on your lips, in your mind, and in your heart. Eru, how you feel standing on holy ground? Because this poor little girl from Maxwell Avenue is an angel. She came here for a reason. She gave up her life for other young children not to suffer the way she suffered. So I consider Shanika Anderson an angel. An angel. Heru, what you have to say on the spot, and place your read as you speak.
It grieves my heart to know that a life was taken away. That promise, 6 years old. This promise would have been 20 years old in this year. Could have been our next female prime minister. A great person had been taken away in the life of Shanika Anderson. Let us as a family remember the African way. It takes a village to raise a child. Let us not lose any more of our children. Let us prevent before the event. Let us be aware of our circumstances. Let us always be vigilant and look out for our children. They are indeed our future. Shanika, I remember you always, my dear. Blessed love.
Brother Miguel Lawn, what are your thoughts on this day, 14 years later, at the spot where Shanika Anderson's body was found?
At this spot, as we stand here, we can look out over the sea. We're looking out there now and we're seeing that wide ocean before us. What we must do is to ensure that Shanika Anderson is never forgotten. The black race must ensure that when these things happen, we never ever forget. And that our pursuit for justice is not a short sprint, but a long distance course that you don't complete until it finishes. So, with great honor and respect to this young angel who in her brief stay with us has not only enlightened us, but has drawn our commitment to her and to all the other children to ensure that this is not repeated. Give thanks. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
the brother of Shanika Anderson, reggae star, Renegade.
Well, on this day, and this time, at this moment, I thought Shanika Anderson would have been a bigger breadwinner than I am. because of her whole attitude towards life. I mean, this is like a permanent scar that I think, or a permanent wound that will never heal for me and my mother and the rest of the family. But it also inspires me in a lot of situations and motivate me in a lot of situations that, look, listen, even though she's gone, we still have to be here strong mentally and physically to support each other. But it's my condolences once again, and it's more than words can even explain how I feel this moment about my little sister Shanika Anderson. Will never, ever, ever, ever leave my thoughts and my memories. Love for life, love till death.
Ruth,
Ashe.
you feel like Ashe.
Ashe.
You want to
Ashe.
say anything, Ruth? You can't say nothing, and I understand, and I'm not even gonna insist that she speak. I am a voice. I am the voice of Shanika Anderson. I am the voice of Courtney Walker. I am the voice of thousands of our children that has been murdered in this country. Murdered and killed and raped and dumped. Look at the terrain where little Shanika Anderson is so far distant from Maxwell Avenue. It will take about an hour from Maxwell Avenue to get over here. What is Shanika Anderson doing here? What is this little 6-year-old girl doing here? And guess what? Her tragedy possibly could have been prevented if the police department did their job and didn't work by a guideline that was set by a system. Because you can't blame that individual policeman on duty. It is the regulation and rule of the Jamaican Constabulary Force that if a person, whether a child or an adult, goes missing, you need at least 24 hours before you can report that. I can understand if an adult go missing, then that's their own business to do whatever. And you need that much time. But what time will you give to a 6-year-old girl? What you have done is to create that time span so that killer or killer can do whatever they want with little Shanika, wash up, dump the body, and go watch it on the evening news. Brother Miguel Lawrence said rapid response. Peru echoed rapid response. Renegade echo rapid response. Big Stone echo rapid response. Immediately as our child goes missing, we don't want to hear no talk about 24 hours, 8 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. We need immediate rapid response. Shanika Anderson, I love you then, 14 years ago, and I will always love you. You are my poster child of suffering because you was murdered on the 1st of May that we say and declare it's Child's Month. I will never forget you, Shanika, and may your soul find eternal rest. Before I place my rose, I'm going to ask the mother of Shanika Anderson to place her rose.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Shanika Anderson, I will never forget you. You will always be in my heart. And today, the 26th of December 2019, 14 years ago, they brought your body right here. I will never forget you. This is for you and all the children that was murdered in this country. I salute you, Queen. You are my Queen. You will forever be my Queen. I love you, Ruth.
Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe.
Ashe. Oh.
Don't worry. We're with you. I was with you then 14 years ago. I'm with you now. You've never left my thought. Never. Never.
Agitating for
Ladies and gentlemen, did you see the terrain that they found poor little Shanika Anderson? Did you see? They took her all the way from the Coronation Market and brought her all the way to this bush. And he sexually assaulted her vaginally and anally. And then he dumped her body like an animal. And we are still to find who did this. Jamaica, let me just look. We're still to find the person who did this to Shanika Anderson. And we ourselves don't feel guilty that we're not doing this, and we're allowing whichever government to reign and to garner power and to not look about our picnic. And it still continue to happen in the year 2023, many years later. Something is wrong with us. Something is definitely wrong with us. And if we don't see that something is wrong with us, it's going to keep happening again and again and again. And guess what? Wait till it happens to your children. Wait till it happens at your doorstep. Wait till it happens when you, trust me, when you feel the brunt of the pain. You know, Rudy Alba, gospel artist, big up yourself, man. Thank you so much, man, for all the support that you and others like you have given us. You know, thank you very much for the Rudolph Prendergast Foundation, who has helped us in many times to assist people who are in need. You know, but Jamaica, not until we wake up, not until we begin to take action, not until we do what must be done, get up off our ass and come out into the streets and let them see thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people protesting, walking the street, angry, vexed, miserable, cross, whichever word you want to put into it. Help us to find who did this to little Shanika Anderson. I'm going to leave you, but I'm going to leave you again with this video. This is Shanika Anderson.
Shanika Anderson, and I come from Maxfield. On April 30th, 2005, me and my friend, a little boy who was 11 years old, who was my neighbor and schoolmate, was in Coronation Market in West Kingston, when a man come to us and told us that he's going to take us to buy patty. My mother, who is a vendor in the market, left us to go get goods to restock her stall. That's when he made his move. He must have been watching us. After buying us patty, he took us to William Grant Park in downtown Kingston. The man showed the little boy a magic man performing in the park, and slip away with me. I would never be seen alive again. My mother went to the Darling Street police station, and a policeman told her that he cannot help her because at that time, people had to wait 24 hours to file a missing person report. She went to Central Police Station, and they told her the same thing. She finally went to Hunts Bay Police Station, same thing. The next day at around 6 a.m., my mother went back to Central Police Station, but nobody talked to her until my father came, and started to create excitement. That was when they told her to go to CVM. She went to CVM, who told her to go back to the police station to get a note before they can help her. I was found the next day, 10 minutes drive away from the market, on an empty lot in Manly Meadows. I was in a very bad condition. I had been actually assaulted, strangled, and brutally unalived. My body had bruises to my private areas, head, and back. Bloody clothes and a used condom were found close to my body. My head was pointed toward the sky. The cruel man got away with it. The police, over the years, hold 3 male suspects after a reward of $100,000 was offered for information leading to an arrest. But them get released after DNA samples did not connect them to my untimely end. The 24-hour wait to report missing children law was changed because of me. There is also a foundation in my name, started by Big Stone Television on YouTube, that continues to recognize me and other children who have been horribly victimized through violent means over the years.
Shanika Anderson, I'll never forget you. You can better believe that. I will never forget you or forget any of the children that they murdered. I will never forget that. And I want you to Jamaica to remember her. It has now been 18 years. That video you saw with me behind Manly Meadows, that was in 2019. I continue to remember her. I continue to remember all the children. I wish I could go to every spot where everybody lay. When I look at the Secret God Monument, I see children as young as 2 years old. Some children, there's no age, you put a 0. We kill 0 age children from in the baby. You understand what I'm saying? Beverly, I understand. Beverly knows it's heartbreaking. I know. But a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't give a damn. A lot of people are saying it's not happening to my children. A lot of people are not saying anything. They're just sitting there, mom. But they're frightened. They panic. They can't do. They're like a little scaredy cat. What am I gonna do? Get up off of your ass and go out there. You know, get up and do the work that must be done. Do what Andre Stevens doing. He's doing a remarkable job, and I want to take this time out to big up Partner Draw TV for doing the job that they're doing in terms of our children and our slain women. You know, they're killing our women and children and adults out there. You know, so we can't just sit by and not do anything. We must fight the fight together. We must stand up and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. Fight until victory is won. Fight until we clear this beautiful country of these nasty people, these wicked minded mad people. You know, Christopher Tupton said good 70% of us down here have lost our mind. I say it's more. Would it a madman in our clean clothes? We need to get this idea out of our head that we can have sex with children. Where that come from? Where that come from, brother? What a grown man doing? What a grown man doing, brethren? What is a grown man doing having sex with a baby? Come on. It is wrong. It is wrong, brethren, and we cannot just sit there and just say it's okay. We can't. We cannot do this any longer. It is bothering me. You know, it is bothering me to see that people just go through their business as if it's business as usual. Jamaican people, where's our heart? Where's the love that we used to have for one another? How come we're not displaying that anymore? What happened to us? What has happened to us? What has happened to us as a people? Please, what has happened to us? What has overcome us? Tell me what has overcome this beautiful country that I read the newspaper recently, and they said the murder rate is going to pass 1,400 this year. Can you imagine? We went 1,300 plus and we're going to pass 1,400 this year, and we're not fighting like how the Asians are fighting a civil war. We're not fighting like how people in Afghanistan are fighting a civil war. You know, it is crazy. You understand? We have rapists and pedophiles walking around among us. We will have justice. Yinga, big up yourself again as a stalwart that is fighting for our children. What are we doing? What are we doing to our children? I'm not going to sit back. I'm telling you, I personally will never, ever sit back and not fight the fight. I will fight the fight till my dying days. Trust me. You understand? I will fight the fight on my dying days. Beverly, no, thank you so much too. Thank you for your heart. This is something that I must do. This is something that is in my DNA. This is something that I will not tolerate. I will fight continuously until we rid this country of them monsters that has been, denying our children. I cannot take this anymore. Please, I'm telling you. So today, ladies and gentlemen, is the 30th of July. One more day and we're entering into a new month. Let us remember our children. Let us remember what happened to our children. And before I go, I have to go back again. Because this is another little boy that I have to bring his story. I have to share his story with you because it is important. I have to share the story of what happened to Hayden, Rose, Ananda Dean, Shanika Anderson, Courtney Walker. I have to share this video with you because, trust me, what has been happening to our children, I cannot sit back and watch this happen anymore. This is what I'm brought here to do, and this is what I must do.
Bad man fi ooh, claim say them a rude boy for you. Claim say them a rude boy for you. Hey yo, this is King Tidal, and you're watching Big Stone Television.
A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. I am outraged, but I still have to ask this question. Is the whole of Jamaica depend Mali? You want Big Stone to believe, say the whole of Jamaica depend the drug when they are Mali. Because if this not it deep and cause us as a race of people to rise up seriously and take back the streets them from what are going, then nothing else can change it. It was on the 1st of May 2005 when they murdered a little beautiful girl named Shanika Anderson. She was only 6 years old. Them take her away from the Coronation Market and carry her to slaughter her right behind Manly Meadows. Some of Jamaica rise up, but the rest of Jamaica dormant. Then it was in 2008. A place named Belvedere up in the hills there, Red Hills. Them take a little girl named Ananda Dean. And for 2 weeks, her body lying in a bush it, decompose till drunk start near her. See? Before them find her. Some of it rise up, but the rest of it dormant. In 2009, Courtney Walker, a place named Bamboo River. Them take a little 9-year-old Courtney Walker, stab him 57th time, and dump him in a bush. Some of it rise up, but some of it dormant. 2022, the end of May that we declare Child's Month. Little Aiden Rose, a beautiful, handsome little boy, 7 years old. Them find him behind his mother's house. Or should I say, his mother find him behind her house. See? And none of them rise up yet. The investigation continues with Aiden Rose. His mother is in custody right now under suspicion of killing her 6-month-old baby last year. And the whole Jamaican rise up. The one with them on Mali. Them we smoke Mali.
John know we are smoke Mali. This man me a reach with my brethren Andre Palmer. Him say we shouldn't carry them go to prison for taxpayer money all way. But for come out against them kind of wickedness there, against the kids them, and against what go on in Jamaica. Jamaicans on a diamond. The whole of them on something. Everybody fast asleep. And the spot news media carry deaths every day. Deaths after deaths. My View TV carry deaths every day. Deaths after deaths. Robert Carper carry deaths every day. Deaths after deaths. Slow Flow TV carry deaths every day. Deaths after deaths after deaths after deaths. King Levan carry deaths every day. Deaths after deaths after deaths after deaths. And Jamaica rise up yet? Nah, man, something wrong, man. Nobody can tell me there's something wrong with me down here. Yeah, man. Either we drink mad puss piss or something. Because we cannot stand up as a race of people and watch the kids them being slaughtered and brutally murdered and dumped in the bushes like a piece of garbage. And we don't hold nobody accountable. We not run off from out seriously in the streets. They raise the price of gas one time. And the whole place block up. Everybody come out from the 14 parish because gas raised. Gas raised. But nobody no want to come out now. And look how much murder we gone. 600 plus dead in this country. And we now cry out. Something wrong with me. We are talking about some of the artists them dep on Mali. Everyone that we dep on that blouse and skirt. Mali or some other things that we don't know about, brethren. Either the water system get messed up or something blowing in the wind or something. See? Today is the 1st of June. This is what to come up against. The constant slaughtering of our women, children, and men. People just are drop like fly in Jamaica. And we not take to the streets. We never wait for till it reach on your doorstep. But certainly, big stone now wait for nothing. But I wait till it reach my doorstep. Because when it reach my doorstep, it could be me. So guess what? I'm going to talk out. I'm going to make some noise. I'm going to talk out loud so that those people who are responsible. I'm not talking just the government. Jamaica has the most church per square mile than any place on the planet Earth. See, some of the church people them talk out. But where all of the church them there? The hundreds of church we take collection every Sunday or every Saturday. The one of them. When they not talk out. When they not make the noise. Look at Aiden Rose. Beautiful little boy. If you don't want him, give him up for adoption. Any woman who can't take you pick them whole of other families out there that dying for your child. See? And guess what? We just a kill. It's like a joke thing in this country. Or we just a murder with kids them. And then we fancy up the thing. We make a memorial downtown, the KCC. And say this is to honor our children that has lost life. No space not upon that. Every space occupied. See, every year thousands of people disappear. What would kids them and go? And we now make no big nice Jamaica. Come on, I want to know. I want to know Jamaica. A sharp country like this with Nani, preserve and Bono, Paul Bogle, preserve it and Bono, Sam Sharp, preserve it and Bono, Marcus Garvey, preserve it and Bono. All of the freedom fighters, them, some of them have paid with their life, have preserved it and give it to Uno. You know, see, but with a sit down, so brother, and when I do nothing, saying, deaths after deaths, all we hear, we get what? We get comatose, brother. We see too much on WhatsApp. We see too much on social media. Saying, this hurt me in my heart, this core in my heart. When we looking at the eyes of little Hayden Rose, a beautiful little boy. When we're looking at the eyes of Shanika Anderson, when we're looking at the eyes of Ananda Dean, when we're looking at the eyes of all our kids, them hundreds and thousands of them, will disappear every single day, pick me and miss her.
Some old man a draw some little young picnic. All old people a draw some little young picnic and I slaughter them. I would just stand up in this country. Hey, Jamaica, me I tell you now. Wake up. Wake up and rise up. Wake up and come off on the marijuana depot. Wake up and come off of whatever drugs in the depot. Wake up and come off of whatever comatose in the depot. I'm going to save the country. See? Me never stand up and just make them take it away from me. Who never stand up and make them take it away from you after so much blood sacrifice has been played out here in this country. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Don't talk to no. Don't talk to no, brother. You know what I mean? We have to wake up. We have to wake up, Jamaicans. No, seriously. We're not going to just sit down, so brother. No, just look how irate me is. You know how long we do that video there? We're going to just sit down, so everybody just damn it. Only a few people serious. Only a few was serious. You know what I mean? Only a few was serious, Rasta. We can't do what we're supposed to do. We can't rise up. You know, so we can't rise up. I want to wait. Them fuck us up as a want to the warrior them. Want to the serious minded people, them the nanny, them the Sam Sharp, the Marcus Garvey, Cubs them was supposed to be at Rome. Want to wait. You know what I mean? Come on, the fighting spirit that what we used to have. You know, what we used to say, we can't take that. We see them raise gas and everybody just get crazy. And the whole place burn down. And the whole place, I tell them to go burn down the place, but I tell them, take to the streets. Take to the streets. Because them politicians, boy, they only see numbers. Now I tell you, them only see numbers, them only see when 10,000 people gathered up. You know what I mean? And when 15,000, you understand? We need to take it to them. One to the righteous people, them. You understand? One to the righteous people, them with that Jamaica, with us all sit on so, and with us all full and so, I make them just do it and want to do it with. You're mad, man. You're mad, man. Me personally, my mouth can never shut up. If I'm quiet, you don't want quiet, you can't do that. You can't quiet big stone, me go talk out for the kids, them brethren. Saying, I need you to join with me, Rasta. Don't make we just sit down so and get behind a camera and we talk or some talk. You know? Want to the protesting them what we're supposed to do. Wanted some walk what we're supposed to walk. Yeah? You really want to put up with a fan, I say. This fan called and say, no human being can do anything. Can't you see that this is Satan's world? Only the Master Most High can do anything. Now listen to me. Colton, with all due respect, I know that this is Satan's world. But until the Master come, God, the good book said God help those who help themselves. Unless the good book will lie to me. So we don't have. Until the Master come, we have to put our shoulders to the wheel. You know who said that? Paul Bogle said that. We must put our shoulders to the wheel. If the maroon them did a wait pan till the Masters come, trust me, the British them would not run out of this. The maroon them bring the British to their knees and they never wait till the Masters come. Then, if you want to wait till the Masters come and your business, you know, but me I do what I must do. And me I tell all the people in my Jamaica, don't bother wait till the Master come. Do what you must do now. Now is the time to do it. See, me not bash nobody Christianity, me not bash nobody faith. If you believe in waiting till the Masters come, that is up to you. But me tired of waiting. We need some actions now. You understand? We need someone with to stand up now. Stand up like how Paul Bogle stand up. Paul Bogle never wait till the Masters come. You know, so because of Paul Bogle action. Because of Paul Bogle action. all of the rules and the regulation when they're having on the colonies, them have to wipe that out. You know, see it? They have to wipe out them rules there. Because of Paul Bogle action, when him walk from Stony Gut all the way to Spanish Town, not one time, but 2 times. And when he walk 2 times, go at Spanish Town and then never want team no justice. Him wait till the deputy governor, you understand, and meet up at St. Thomas on the 11th of October, 1865. And you know when though? After them shoot 7 a Paul Bogle man them right in front of the courthouse. You know where Paul Bogle just get serious. And the rest is this. So let's go back to on the research and we see what Paul Bogle. And guess what? Paul Bogle was a deacon minister. He was a deacon minister, never wait till the father come. The father empower him and he must do the work. Right? Look at Samuel Sharp. Samuel Sharp also was a deacon minister. He never wait till the father come. Samuel Sharp just said, you think I saw it ago when I rape women and children and pity them and kill we are. And do what must be done, and he was a deacon minister. See? Martin Luther King never wait till the father come. In March and March and March. The same Martin Luther King said, and I quote, any man that is born from a woman does not have a cause that he is willing to give up his life for is not worth living. Them ask Malcolm X, what is the price of freedom? You know what Malcolm X answered and said? The price of freedom is death. Even if we have to fight to the death, we cannot afford to sit back and watch ourselves be further enslaved. We cannot sit back and watch ourselves to be further enslaved. We have to deal with it now. As Nikki Cotterell said, right now. And now we have to deal the urgency depend it. Saying the urgency depend it, we have to deal with it now, brethren. You know, so what I want? Over 500 odd people just disappear in Jamaica. See that? Organ harvesting. I don't mean say so. See there? See there? See there? It says savagery. Many molested, maimed, and murdered. See there? See there? Pastors point to human sacrifice and trafficking as possible cause. I know me I say it. See the newspaper there? See there? Savagery. 15,000 children go missing in 10 years. From 2010 to 2020, 15,000 people disappear. And when you just sit down so, like everything copacetic, no madman. Not me, brethren. Now go to go fight this. I'm going to grab the bull by the arm. I'm not telling me and sit down and laugh like it's all fun and glory. See? We have to fight. We have to fight. You know what you say? If we had people like you in the UK, I'm sure parents will do better. Yo, we need to do better right at Jamaica, yeah, too. Yes, we have to do better. Then, I remember when they killed Shanika Anderson. I'm going to leave this video with you, right? When they killed Shanika Anderson, right? I did this music video, right? And I want you to just look at it. The video was done by Raquel Sellers. It was written by myself and Raquel Sellers, right? And I want you to watch this because it is very important that we watch this music video together. This was done by Big Stone. This video was done 18 years ago. Watch this.
Shanika Anderson, and to all the children of the world has been murdered, mistreated, and scarred. This one is for all children. I'ma tell you this. Yesterday I heard it on the news. Another little child life gone down the drain. what a shame, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. Let me ask you this. What did they do? How can a child offend you? Why did they have to be abused and then used? Leaving them a victim, scared and confused. Oh, it hurt my heart to see them cry. When a mother's love they are denied. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama gonna sing you a lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. It's 10 o'clock, do you know where your children are? Are they in bed, are they asleep on a tar? Exposed to the weather, sex, crime, and war. There goes another falling star. We wonder where they are. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama gonna sing you a lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Papa gonna sing you a lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. I know sometimes it seems life is so hard. We have to put our trust in the Almighty Lord. Even though the system tried to deal us a bad card, there goes another rising star. What are they doing this for? Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Papa gonna sing you a lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama gonna sing you a lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. A ghetto lullaby. Where is the rights of our children? Don't you know we must protect them? Yes, you and you and you, you and you and you, you and you and you. Ooh, I know the system gets so hard. We've got to pray to the Lord. Pray to Him, pray to Him. Pray to the Lord. Save our children, save our children, save our children, no matter what. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama gonna sing you a lullaby. All your children are good. You don't have to cry no more. You don't have to cry no more. Hush, baby.
That was Raquel Sellers. Big Stone Records, which is owned by myself, produced that song 18 years ago when they killed Shanika Anderson. It's the least I could do to immortalize this beautiful little girl. And it is not just Shanika Anderson this song goes for. It says, "Where are our children?" It goes for every single child that was molested, murdered, or maimed, who have gone missing in this country. Every single one of our babies. And I've been doing this for a long time. I don't need no credit for myself, but I just want to be the voice for those who, when they scream, we could not hear them. I just want to be that voice because me have a big mouth. And I bless YouTube for this platform so that I can reach not just 1, 2, or 5 or 10, but hundreds of people to understand that this beautiful country, Jamaica, as beautiful as it looks, we have a lot of hidden skeleton in our closet that need to be cleaned up. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for sharing this moment with me. in remembering Shanika Anderson, Courtney Walker, Ananda Dean, Aiden Chase, and all the others that have suffered and died. I thank you, each and every one of you, for your comments, because your comments mean a lot to me. Thank you, Beverly Notes, Nicola Catterell, and all of you, all of the others, all of you, Traveling Foods with De Niro, big up yourself. Colton Simmons, big up yourself. Yinga, big up yourself. I want to big up each and every one. Doretta Thorpe, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Rudy Alba, big up yourself. Real Queen Was, big up yourself. Thank each and every one of you, and all of you, the comments that I've not seen yet. Thank you so much for joining in with us. And I will continue to do broadcasts like this so that we can remember our children. I will never, ever forget them. I salute you, and I thank you so much for watching. And please, please have a safe day. And keep an eye, please keep an eye out on our children. May Jah bless you and continue to guide you. Have a great day.